Hey there, guys and gals. Rob here with Deluks Gaming, and welcome back to FortressCraft Evolved, episode lucky number 13. Wow, hey, Jim Bob, look at me. Look at me while I'm talking to you. No, look at me. No, look at me. Ah, he's so evasive. So evasive. Jim Bob, look at me. We made it to lucky number 13, Jim Bob. You should be happy. He's always happy. He's actually kind of annoying. Actually, I probably annoyed him because I've been here for a long time. I spent a lot of time today, as you can see, doing some stuff. A lot of stuff. We decided on bricks, of course, because bricks look great. They look really, really good. But also, I have a plan, a master plan. We need to change our research system. This cramped pile of you-know-what is no good, and we're gonna totally tear this apart and do something different. But I have a lot to cover today, but before we even get into that, we have a lot to cover today. First things first, we need to actually, oh yeah, right, let's go, our research is done. Our latest research, intermediate minor upgrades. I think that gives us access to, no, that was there. The magnetic drill motor, I think that is a new drill motor. It's not a drill head, it's a drill motor. Ah, we need a drill head. I think it does give us access to an actual, the ore smelter, the actual ore smelter. So the reason we haven't been using this basic ore smelter, in case you're wondering, it smelts ore into bars at half the speed. That's not a big deal. I mean, it's slower, big deal, right? And half the efficiency of a regular smelter. So that means instead of every 8 bars of ore equals 1 bar, every 8, right now, let's look at our thing. Let's make it easier. So every 8 chunks of ore equals 1 bar. So 8 chunks of tin ore equals 1 tin bar. Now with a basic smelter, it'll be 16 chunks of ore equals 1 bar, which is terrible. That's awful. It's literally half the efficiency. It's just, I couldn't do it. There's no way. The basic smelter, honestly, I don't even know why that exists. I don't know why it exists. I really think the dev needs to rethink this one. Like make it so slow, like make it a third the speed of a regular smelter or something. But this whole inefficiency thing, like that's unacceptable. Nobody's ever gonna build it. And it requires specialized materials, organic rock. Nobody's ever gonna build this thing. At least I don't know why you build this thing. But anyway, now we have access to the ore smelter, the actual ore smelter. So this thing is exactly like this thing. It's the exact same thing. Now the downside to this thing, as far as I know, is that I can't move it until I get a version 2 gun. For example, if I try to move this thing, yeah, this is too hard. You're going to need to upgrade the build gun. And it's the same thing with this. So as soon as I place the actual ore smelter, I have to be happy with it for a while. I mean, eventually I can move it, but not for quite some time. And, oh, maybe we did have the enhanced drill molder, access to the enhanced drill motor. But right, there's a new one. It's the metallic. Let me see here. It is the magnetic drill motor, so which is faster and faster and faster. But I'm not too worried about that right now. What I am worried about is our next line of research, which I was already looking into. Let's look at this one. So what I really want to get now, because of the feedback from you guys were saying we need to go for steel. And I'm assuming that metal alloy, because steel is a metal alloy. I mean, in reality, steel is a metal alloy. I assume that this will open up steel. Now, the reason steel is important is because a steel head, we can get steel heads for our drills. I've never had this before. And with that, we can mine crystal. And we need crystal because everything we want to build needs crystal. And we can't build that organic thing because we don't have the pristine whatever. So this is what we need to do. So we need 25 extra large experimental pods, 25 basics, and 10 intermediates. So the extra large experimental pods are made with nickel. How do I know this? Actually, if you're ever wondering, so you can look through the help, but the help actually doesn't tell you this. So let's just show you this. So if you go to reference, because I was looking this up and I couldn't find it. So if you're going to reference and you're looking at advanced experimental pods, it does tell you that it's made with gold. But if you're looking at the extra large experimental pods, it doesn't tell you what it's made with. So I don't know why. I don't know why it doesn't tell you on this one, but it is actually nickel. And the way I found that out is actually just hovering over top of the research pod assembler. It tells you everything. So basic pods need copper plates and basic PCBs. Then it tells you simplified pods need tin plates and primary PCBs. So it goes through all of the materials, and of course it comes to nickel, and nickel is in fact extra large pods. So in preparation for today, so let's just go back here and look at the so metal alloys, 25 extra large, which is a lot of nickel. That's 80, 160, so that's 200 bars of nickel to make those, and 25 basic, which is 200 bars of copper to make those, and 10 intermediate, which is iron, which is 80 bars of iron for that. But guess what? I've got everything already except for the last little bit of nickel. So I need another 15 nickel. So I'm good. Oh, and speaking of, I rebuilt my machine. I did so much while I was away here. I don't even remember what I've done while I've been recording and what I haven't. But yeah, I rebuilt the machine. I made it far more compact. It does the exact same thing. It's just smaller and more efficient. I mean, well, I don't know if it's more efficient. I suppose it's more efficient because it's smaller, right? More compact. And I'm thinking I might do one more miniaturization on this. Eventually, we're going to have to build multiples of this machine to handle lots and lots and lots of these building these pods. So yeah, this is the first step in that. So to build another 10 of the nickel, the extra large pods, we're going to add in this 80 nickel bars, and that will process it. So it just like before, the turntable switches it. So 1, 2, 3, and those are our plates, and then the last one goes in and makes the wire, and then of course the coil, and then the PCB. Kind of cool, eh? Yeah, so it works exactly the same way, it's more compact. And on top of that, I built a couple extra machines, the same machines. So we've got a plate machine and we've got a PCB machine, just a separate one. We're gonna have to be building more of these anyway, to build some of the extra parts that we're gonna need along the way, which we'll talk about in a second. First of all, let's get the research started. So all 20, oh, I think I actually have them on my bar here. Yes, so that's the next thing we need to talk about. I've got a lot of stuff just lying around that we need to store. So we're gonna put in our basics. So we're gonna go Shift T, and then Control T 5 times. There we go. And we've got our intermediates, which are ready, and we're gonna do just T. Perfect. All 10 are in there, and then we've got our extra large. I've got 10 built already, so we're gonna get those in. Oh, actually, you know what? We're going to rebuild our machine first because I don't like the setup. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So let's go rebuild our machine. This is something I've been dying to do ever since somebody, well, Bubba's been saying, I've been just, I need to think of we can be making use of our space far better. So what I was thinking, hear me out here. I want to put the research machine right here. Did we start that? We didn't actually start it. No, we didn't. Okay, so what we can do is we can take down this machine now. So holding down the Shift key, I can use the right mouse button and take down this research machine. And what I want to do is I want to put the research machine on a pedestal over here on the bricks. So notice I've got the three pillars. The center one will be the research machine. Oh, this is so exciting. So let's build this up. I've been dying to do this. It's really hard playing alone because, or not recording, because I can get things ready, but I can't actually execute anything. Well, I don't want to because I want to share it with you guys, right? Because I'm so excited about it. So I've been dying to do this. So the moment is here. The moment is here. And so this laboratory, I've discovered a couple things, or sort of realized a couple things when it comes to the power. So each one of these generators produces 10 units of power per second, which is fine, but the laser power transmitters, these here, can transmit, if holding on them, they can transfer up to 10 units of power per second. So they actually operate at the exact same speed as these generators. This is really, really, really important. That way, we don't have to put the generators right up against it. We can actually shoot lasers into this thing. And also, we don't actually have to have the power storage blocks on the side of this thing. We can shoot lasers directly into the unit. I didn't know that. I discovered that because of you guys. Thank you very much. So what I'm proposing is I'm going to build the laser Power-o-Matic 5000. So, and I kind of have an idea for this. So first things first, we're going to do a layer of these things. And again, I don't know if my ideas are good, but I don't care. I don't care because I think this will work. And I think it's going to be really cool. I want to do, I still want to have 9 generators. Oh, I didn't build enough. I still want to have 9 generators because we're going to build a wall of power storage blocks and then energy transmitters shooting into this thing. And this will give us a lot more space. It's just a more space efficient way to do it, I think. So there's our 9 generators. And then we're going to do, let's grab all of our power storage blocks too as well. This is so exciting. So exciting. Yes, so we're going to do the 9 power storage blocks. So that's right. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get up here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we got to do a layer of them on the bottom so that they can move the power to the other ones. Oh, we ran out. Let's grab a couple more. So yeah, I almost planned this out perfectly. I think I've got just about enough stuff, but probably missing a couple things. Oh, and I don't have the laser transmitters quite yet. 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. So yeah, so this. Oh, I'm so excited, so excited. Okay, so we're gonna do 1, 2, right? All making sense so far, and then we're gonna do laser transmitters. Let's just do a couple breaks on the bottom here to get us started, and then we're gonna do laser transmitters like this. I guess we can just build them and then we'll change their direction. This is gonna look really cool, I think. Oh, this is gonna look super cool. So this is, I'm gonna call this like my power node. This is what we build when we're trying to power something that requires a lot of power. Now, the nice thing about doing this, the really nice thing, is that we can actually do another one over here, shooting into another wall of power storage blocks. It'll link to another set of power energy transmitters and shooting into this side. So we're gonna get all 3 sides, and maybe even we'll do the 4th side. I don't know, I have no idea. I think that looks really, really cool. Bzzz. So this thing's gonna generate a lot of power. I just wanna be sure that all those lasers are facing the right direction. Nope, there we go. Everybody's facing the right direction. Now, obviously, there is no power coming into here yet. So you're like, what? This isn't gonna do any good, but don't you worry, it's all part of the master plan. I really wanted to build this with you guys. I could have built it on my own, but I didn't know. I don't know. Sometimes if this doesn't work, I mean, obviously then I'm an idiot. Or, you know, maybe that's not the right word, but you know, then I don't know, it's back to the drawing board. I guess I'll try something different, but I'm hoping this will work, and I'm hoping that this isn't complete folly. If not, enjoy my folly. Because sometimes, I don't know, it's fun just to experiment with you guys. And one of the things I loved about Factorio too, as well, is we could just experiment and try to build things and see if it worked. And sometimes it did, and sometimes it didn't, and sometimes I really embarrassed myself, and sometimes I didn't. So okay, so this, all right, so these are all the logistics hoppers up top here. Let's just do another. I'm just giving ourselves lots of room here because I don't know how much room we're exactly going to need. I think actually this back wall though I need to fill up. So let's put the blocks back here. So because I think we're going to need to use that back wall. Whoops. And maybe I'll add a light here so that just in case it does get dark in here. I mean it's daytime, but you know. Okay, so let's just. The problem is with these lights is they make everything kind of a red hue or orange hue. So sometimes it gets kind of hard to watch. It gets really neon. Okay, so, and then next we are going to add, let's go to our F3 here, and we're going to add a conveyor turntable right here. Whoops. That was my grappling hook. I hit the wrong button. Okay, and then we're going to do like so, and then this bottom one. Oh, maybe we went down too far. I think we went down. So we're doing the back row first. So basically, whoops, we want to have a coal coming down this line and going to the back row. And then let's raise ourselves up a bit here. And then we're going to do the next row. I think you're probably already seeing where I'm going with this. So we're going to do, whoop, that's not right. Like so. Doesn't matter if it's not facing, and then like that, and then we could do like this. Yeah, like that. I think that'll work. And then theoretically we could go like that and right on top of the other one, like so. Some more room to get in here. There we go. Like that. Will that work? I think that will. So basically, Cole's going to go down the bottom one and go into the back row, and then Cole's going to go down the second one and go into the middle row. Let's raise ourselves up here, and then our storage. So yeah, another conveyor here, and then our storage hopper. Actually, I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure. I think this is going to work. I don't know. Maybe we even need to go back one more. I'm not sure. Actually, no, we shouldn't need to go back another one. We could put the storage hopper right here even. I think we need to do this though. So we're gonna put this like that. So one conveyor pointing straight down, and then we're gonna put the storage hopper on top. We need to build storage hoppers. And a few more conveyors. Hopefully we have enough materials, because I've been going through materials like mad. And I know this one's gonna take a while, but I don't know, it's really exciting. I feel like I've invented something. Even if it is a complete waste of time, I hope it's not a complete waste of time. And I'm sure somebody's gonna come along and say, but you didn't have to do all that. But that's okay. You know what, I enjoy this process enough that I don't care that much. I mean, even if there's an easier way to do things, doesn't mean it's more fun. I don't necessarily like easy ways to do things. I like interesting and unique ways to do things. So this looks, actually, and this looks really, I don't know, it seems pretty simple to me, but simple but elegant, you know what I mean? Okay, so yeah, that should work. So we're gonna do another conveyor turntable, whoops, did that again, like so, and then we're gonna do like that. I hope this works. And otherwise, I'm going to feel like a complete moron. Well, maybe not a complete moron. There we go. That should work, because all three of these conveyors should take from the hopper. It should. I don't know if it's going to do it evenly, but it should work. So, with that in mind, we should be able to just fill in this gap with the appropriate blocks. So, and then we could probably just come straight down. No, we have to come in like this, I think. Yeah. Make sure that that's, jeez. I'm gonna fill in all this stuff when we're done, when we're sure it's working. Oh God, I hope it works. I hope it works. Okay, whoops, wrong one. There we go. Even this feels like we don't have enough space. Like, so now the copper line is going to come in and attach to that. But before we do that, let's put some copper in that hopper. Actually, let's build the second hopper, because I think we're going to have this hopper on the top too as well. That'll give us a backup of coal too. So if we do a hopper right, whoops. Let's do that. Okay, if we do a hopper right here, we're gonna remove this. So we're gonna have some, there's gonna be room here. It's not a big deal. And actually the line's gonna be coming into the hopper on here. So now let's go to F7 and let's add some coal to this and see if this thing works. I hope so, please work, please work. Otherwise I'm gonna feel like a moron. Okay, T, adding 100 coal. So the coal's going down into the hopper, going down that top line, middle line, and bottom line, no. Okay, so let's fix the bottom line. I think we just put that conveyor on incorrectly. So let's rotate that. Oh. I'm not sure if I did that right then. Will it actually take from, I don't know. I don't know if it'll take from the hopper if I do it like that. I'm missing something. So I think we need to do this. Because that will take from the hopper. And then will it? No, it won't keep going that way. So how do we get it to keep going that way? Dilemma. I wonder if we could do a sloping one down here. I'm missing something obvious here. I know I am. I wonder if this will work. Ah, that works. It doesn't look right. I think it's actually connecting to the other one, though. Something's not right here. What am I missing? Well, I'm missing something, guys. I'm sure that we should be able to just bring that down. But why is it not picking up here? Is it it's probably something really silly and obvious. I don't know why. Because actually, if we have it go down this way and then go down and then turn like this, that'll work. But that seems, I don't know, it seems like an extra step that is not necessary. So maybe I'm just crazy, but that works. There we go. Right, so we need to change this one, like so. Yeah, there we go. Oh, awesome. That's working, that's working. Okay, let's fill this in. I guess we don't need to fill it in all the way, but I mean, the point of this is to hide everything else. Oh, we need to replace that generator. There we go, and go like this. Go like this. We should be able to just seal this right up. I'm nervous about doing that, but I don't see why we can't do that. I mean, if we need to make changes, it's going to be a bit of a pain in the butt, but I can't see us needing to make too many changes. If this is working, it's working. Now, will that cause problems? I think we can put that right over top. Look at this! It has power! This thing, it's alive! It's alive! Oh, beautiful. Except I did that. Oh, look at that. That is gorgeous. See, this I like way better than whatever we did last time. This looks way, way, way better. Don't you think? I think that looks really, really, really sharp. Okay, so let's remove this sucker. We should have a whole bunch of experimental pods and stuff. We're just gonna stick it on the side. We will, of course, do this the right way in a minute, but we can actually have that all entering here on the bottom. So we do 3, do the storage hopper there, and let's add our pods. So we've got Shift T, T, Control T, 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 and then 3, Shift T, 4, Shift T twice, and all we're short is 5 of the XL pods, and we can actually start a research, and let's see if this works. So exciting! Okay, so we're going after metal alloys. Yes, so 25, yeah, okay, 25, 25, and 10, and start. Dun dun dun! There she goes! I'm standing in the beam. I don't think that matters, but yeah, so we should be getting the most out of this this unit. So all of these generators produce 10 power per second. These transmit at 10. Oh, average transfer. Oh, that's the average. So it should start to raise the transfer rate now pretty quickly, I would think. I mean, if it doesn't work, I mean, I guess we'll do something else. But it says maximum transfer rate is 10. But it's I wonder how long it takes for that average to raise up. You know what? We're just going to let it go because, yeah, let it go. Now, so because we've done that, of course, we're going to have threat again, which is not a terrible thing. Actually, the last time there was a couple battles after our last episode that you guys didn't see, and it got a little heated. I had to put a gun up over here to protect Jim Bob. Jim Bob was very appreciative, although sometimes I don't feel like I should protect Jim Bob because he gets lippy, even though Jim Bob's in my head. I think that looks great. That looks so much better than what we did before. That looks so good. Okay, so now next on the list, let's go. We need to build something really, 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 really super important. It is dun dun dun. I have built this before in another game, so I do know kind of how it works. So I'm really excited. The auto excavator. This thing is amazing. So we need 3 servo motors. Oh, laser energy transmitter. Let's build that. Mark 1. Oh, we need some iron. Of course we do. Ah, good. We are starting to push through our resources pretty quickly, which is really great. So laser energy transmitter Mark 1. And then we also need, what else do we need? We need lightweight housing and 3 servo motors. And I did build some stuff to be able to build that, so tin plate. So that's our lightweight housing, and then 3 servo motors, which is just copper bars. And then we should be able to build this thing, the auto excavator. Now this thing is a magical piece of equipment. And actually, before we start running downstairs, we need some storage blocks. So these storage crates. So Jim Bob was complaining to me the other day that we keep destroying all the trees and destroying the natural countryside. So we're going to build a storage tree. Why? I don't know, because I think it'll make Jim Bob happy. I don't know, but we need to get rid of some of the stuff that we have on us. We don't need to, not get rid of, we don't need to keep all the stuff on us that we have on us, I think is the point. Where are we gonna build this thing? I think we'll build it right on the edge here. There we go. Yeah, and we're gonna build a tree. Why? Because we can. And we can actually make green storage crates, so we can actually make this look like a tree too. It's gonna look really cool. This way Jim Bob can't complain. Turn around, Jim Bob, take a look. So this way, we could actually have green storage blocks on here too as well. And every one that you add adds 2 more spots that you can use. So yeah, so we can drop off any of this stuff that's really not useful to us right now. Like, for example, well, like all these plants. I mean, we don't necessarily want to get rid of them. I mean, there might be a use for them later on, like the broken parts too. There's, you know, whoops. Yeah, there is, you know, oh, I did get a pristine something or other. Actually, we'll just keep that on us. Pristine eye and pristine phosphorescent gland, just 3 of the pristine faceted eyes, which was great. But we don't need the ruined ones. We don't need, because I don't know what to do with them. I have no idea. There's lots of ruined stuff. There's lots of things that, like, and then there's blocks. Like, I mean, what do I need with sand? You know, like I don't need to be carrying around sand with me. That's kind of silly. We don't need wooden planks. More likely to need wooden planks than we are rubble. We don't need rubble. We don't need chilled cavern stone. So that frees up a few spots, and we will continue to build our tree. It's going to be a massive tree. And I think as long as it's all connected, we should have access to all of that storage. I think. I don't know. How do we build the colored ones? I think... I know nobody asked that question except for me. I think we need to build this green canvas. So we build... with rough-hewn rock, so we'll build 5 of those, and then we can go back here and go and build the green storage crate. Yeah, but we have to build regular storage crates. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we can go green storage crates. 5, perfect, and then we can just attach those. Isn't that great? So yeah, we're gonna be artsy, but in our own way. So because this is a tree, it doesn't have to be totally uniform. It can be like all over the place, and it's going to grow as we grow. It's going to grow, and see, look, it added to our slots here. Isn't that great? I love it. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. That's my artsy part of the game. No, you know me. I'll probably get all weird artsy. I'll probably do. This place is probably going to be magnificent when we're done. I have a feeling that I'm probably. Because you know, there's a lot of time in between the episodes, and I have a lot of time to do things, and I end up doing crazy things like this, like thinking up crazy things like this too as well. Now we need to attach this all to the system, but right now this is good to go. It's good to go. Let's check our. Are we gonna get attacked anytime soon? Probably. Yes, in 6 minutes. Do we have any more? We do have some threat reducers. We're gonna make use of those. Now, theoretically. No, we're not going to add them to that. We're going to add them to this one for now. It's sloppy. I need to fix this area. We are going to fix this area. It's just, it's one thing at a time. So I wanted to get our research area kind of sorted out. And of course, all this can come down too as well. But I'm not too panicked about that. Oh, this gun is pretty useless now. Actually, we need to fix that. Just a temporary solution. Let's just remove this for now. It's good to have a gun sort of in every direction because I think it's random which way the mobs come at you. So let's, again, just kind of a temporary fix. We're going to get a laser transmitter, Mark 1, and we're going to stick that right here for now. I know it's attached to the base, which is probably a terrible idea, but we're going to do that for now. We're going to attach that to a power storage block. Should have built them both at the same time. I'm not being efficient. I'm just so excited. So excited. This auto excavator is amazing. So I'm really excited to show it to you guys. Okay, so there's this, and then we can throw a gun. I think when I featured the game on Crash Test Indy, I think I showed it off. But now we actually get to use it for real, for realsies. Okay, so there's another gun on the other side, and let's see. How long do we get attacked now? 5 minutes still. Wow. So threats coming down, but you know, maybe we'll build a couple more threat reducers. Because we've got a couple things I want to take care of here. We need more laser. Oh, we need more iron. Oh, I may have to. You know what? I gotta check the time. 1 sec. Oh man, yeah, we are totally out of time. You know what? It's probably good because I need to build up some iron and stuff, and you know, work on some other things, like just get some resources going so that we can do the next big piece, which is what I want to do. We're out of time. I don't want to show you right now. You have to wait until next time. But this is going really cool. This is really neat. I'm really enjoying this. I'm really liking this. And the more I play this, the more I want to play. So yeah, I'm obsessed. I'm totally obsessed. Anyway, guys, I hope you're enjoying the series. Take care.